Thank you guys for clicking on the video. Today we're going to be working on the Silverado SS, doing a couple things with the brakes, so we'll get into that. Thank you guys for 300 subscribers. We're on our goal to 500, so if you want to subscribe down below, check out. We got a bunch of Chevy content coming your way, as well as some old videos and shorts. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. If you guys want to drop a like and a comment, I'd like to hear you guys in the comments, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So here's the truck, guys, and here is our new Cowl hood that we just picked up. We got it off Facebook, off of a guy that picked up some cylinder heads off of before. So we're out here supporting small businesses. Save myself some money on shipping as well, but you can see it from the inside. Looks pretty nice from your POV. I think we're just gonna paint it red. Maybe have some black vinyl pieces, maybe for this right here. Who knows? But I need to change out my hood latch back to the hood latch that was originally on here. But if you guys want to know how to install this hood, 613 mils. That's all you need. So, bada bing, bada boom. Swap out your new hood. This one, here's the part number for this one if you're interested. Made in Taiwan. So, yeah, we're gonna change out this hood latch today. It's literally just 3 bolts and then taking the cable out with needle nose pliers. So we're gonna change that. We're also gonna head over to the back, do some things on the tailgate, but we'll get into that.
I was driving the truck. He's like, "Tom, we got no brakes." I'm like, "Dude, it's just the parking brake. Like, just lift it up a little bit, the light goes away." You're like, "No, we got no brakes." I was like, "Really? No brakes, Bobby. I think the caliper has to be touching the rotor." So, torque spec your shit. Also, fucking sway bar and like, torque spec your shit.
One here, and then we're going to hand tighten down to torque to spec. Once we are in green, we are good. If we over tighten, we will go to red.
All right, so today we're at my buddy Bubba's house and we are working on the Silverado SS. First thing you can see when you come down here is we got some different calipers from the junkyard. We picked these up just because they looked brand new, the vehicle they came off of, but they are slightly different. This arm here and this arm here is slightly thinner than what came on the SS's, but it's still dual piston in the back, so we might paint these up and use these instead. But we're bleeding the brakes. We've had some problems with the brakes the last couple days. We replaced the master. Wasn't that, but the master was leaking, so it was bad anyway. But now we're going to be replacing the booster today. So we got 1, 2, and 3 bolts that we have to take off. I believe they're 15 millimeter. If they're not, I'll correct you. And then there's 2 10 mils holding these lines on. I'm gonna try not to disconnect those so I don't have to bleed the brakes again, but I might have to get the booster fully out. And then there's another bolt down there as well, 4 bolts, sorry. But the problem I'm seeing is the new booster that we got from the junkyard doesn't have this and this bolt hole. So I don't know how we're gonna hold this on unless this is a separate bracket, which I don't think it is, but we'll see when we get into that. So we got that down there, and we're also gonna have to hop underneath. I believe there is, oh, this looks slightly different in here than the one I recently looked at. There is a pin on pedal somewhere up here. Oh, let me redo this clip with the flashlight on so you guys can see. All right, I believe there is a pin right there holding this pedal on, so we're gonna need to take that little clip off, and there might be 4 bolts holding the booster on, and if I remember, I'll write the size on screen for you guys. So that is the whole process of getting the booster out, and then we might have to unclip this. We don't necessarily have to unclip this connector, but just to get it out of our way, we might. So we're gonna be replacing the booster. Hopefully that fixes our problem. When we have the truck off, we have firmness in the pedal, but then when we turn it on, it just goes to the floor every time and sounds like vacuum. So hopefully that'll fix our problem. Fingers crossed, because we've been working on this for the past few days. So hopefully this is just a quick video. Doesn't take too long. And yeah, it always goes quicker on YouTube than it does in real life, guys, just so you know. Goodness, I didn't even notice that. We just broke the cladding opening up the door. No, that is not good one bit. Oh boy, guys. Yeah, that's a problem. That is indeed a problem. It's already fallen off back here on cab corners. But that's what you get when you buy a cheap truck, guys. I mean, this thing's from 2003. You can see this door is pink compared to everything else. So we still got to polish the paint. I don't know how well that's going to come out, but yeah, that sucks. Guys, it actually wasn't that bad. We got the booster out. We're gonna have to go back to the junkyard because the one they picked up was an AKA and not an AAK. So the only difference is it has these two studs here for whatever this is from the brake booster vacuum with a plug-in for it. Whatever that is different on the one that we picked up yesterday. But I got this out in 25 minutes. Wasn't bad. You just pull this clip off, and then the 4 15 mils, and then the 4 in front, and it wasn't bad at all. So we're gonna go pick up a different booster because the one we have, again, just doesn't have those studs. But we're gonna return this, hopefully just walk in and out of there for free and exchange it. So we'll let you know. So maybe to help you, this is what I used. Milwaukee with the 15 with a swivel, long extension, and then I needed this for the top ones. I didn't need it for the bottom ones. And then I had another extension on here, but it got a little loose. So, and then a flathead, and then I believe I used a 13 on the front. So that's all I needed, and a flashlight. Guys, so we got the booster painted up. Still drying right now. I just did a coat, so hopefully it doesn't have tiger stripes on it. But I mean, I had some rust on it, and I didn't really bother sanding it too well. But got the boys out here, got the dogs, Bear and Baxter. So I'm gonna wait for that to dry, and we'll get back to you on the install. Woo! Strong man.
That's still good. Save that.
While we were at the junkyard, we did pick up a new tailgate. Now, there's nothing wrong with this tailgate besides the fact that it doesn't open. I don't know if that's the latch or the inside mechanisms. I know these aren't connected at the moment, but I've done it before and with a different latch, but still need to do another one. But I found this tailgate in the same color. And I did some boy math on this, and I said, hey, this has a cool spoiler on it. Might be a little broken right here, but I'd pay 20 bucks for that once we fix it. And it has this Chevy Silverado badge. I'd said I'd take 10 bucks for that. And also has another Chevrolet badge. I paid 10 bucks for that, so 40 bucks. I think the tailgate might have been 90, so it was really, you know, 50 bucks. Now, it does have some scratches on it, and over there. Didn't come with scratches on it. I just was very careless at the junkyard, and I was holding it with Ethan, and I just moved my hand and dropped it. And then I think that one's from a jack stand in the middle of the night when I forgot it was back here. But we got a new tailgate, so might toss that on also with our new zinc coated hinges and see how it looks. Difference though, this has SS cladding on it. I don't know if we're gonna peel that off and attach it to this one. Depends how much I like it. We are definitely going to take the SS badge off though, because this is upside down. This is supposed to be on the top. This is supposed to be on the bottom. So we might put that right over here after the Silverado. So yeah. And we're getting these old, I might need a screwdriver to pry that out. We're getting these old latches out of here. We got a new tailgate, new to me. We need to fix this dent, and we're going to shake all the rust out of here,
because there's like a half a pound of rust sitting in this tailgate. So we're gonna replace these hinges. Yeah, those are stuck on there good. Here's the old tailgate, and I guess you'll see it once it's on. And we're also gonna fix the torque spit up there and fix the spoiler. Tug of war. Tug of war. It was a tie. We got the hinges off. This one came off passenger side. This one came off the driver's side. Still got the washer on there, but we did some weight reduction on the tailgate from the hole right here. We got probably half a pound of rust out of it. So that's great. New tailgate is lighter than the old one, but let's get it on there. Alrighty guys, as you can see, we got the booster reinstalled. Looks pretty good now, painted. We got everything working, got the truck home. Not without a few issues. The dash lights, for whatever reason, all the gauges just stopped working. They just stayed at 0. But halfway through the drive, they turned back on. So that's good. But it won't, when you turn the vehicle on running, it won't shift out of park. So not sure what to do about that at the moment. I looked up on other cat eyes, and it's a thing underneath the dash that falls out that you got to zip tie back in place, but this one looks different. So we'll figure that out. But if you turn it off, put the key in, put it in neutral, and then start it, she works. So we made her home. We got a new door possibly coming in soon, so stay tuned for that. But I think that's all for today's video. So
that's all we got in store for this video, guys. So thank you for staying to the end. If you made it this far, drop a like, drop a comment. If you want to see some more Silverado SS content, we got some coming your way, as well as other Chevy vehicles, so stay tuned for that. Again, thank you guys for 300 subs. Trying to get to 500, so subscribe down below. Thank you guys once again, and peace out. Latest skaters.